All right, so I just want to drop some knowledge and let people know a little bit about the Illuminati. And I myself am in the Illuminati for the simple fact is being an Illuminati means you're enlightened spiritually, intellectually. It doesn't mean you have to have $1 trillion or $1 billion or even $1 million. It just means you have to be intellectually and spiritually enlightened. In the Oxford Dictionary, that's how it's explained. So a Buddhist monk can be considered Illuminati. And when it comes to the uh, the ancient reptilians or the Draco reptilians, I've studied some history about ancient Atlantis and Lemuria, and discovered that the ancient reptilian are six density beings, and to explain density, it would be in terms like a Christian would explain like ascension and heaven, except for in practical terms, it deals more with astral plane, etheric plane, which I've studied through Rosicrucian doctrine. Now, the ancient reptilian exist within the sixth density, and they sustain a negative vibration, so they don't move to seventh density, because if they move to seventh density, they lose all physicality. And there's ancient reptilian that are truly evil, then there's ancient reptilian that are completely neutral, there's ancient reptilian that are good and that help people. And it depends, on who you are really. Now, I had a spiritual experience. It was a negative being. Um, when I say ancient reptilian, Muslims historically have references as the jinn. In some cases, Christians, angels and demons and whatnot. But the ancient reptilian, I had a vision. I had a spiritual encounter with one where I couldn't see it, but it was a spiritual feeling where I could feel its energy. And when I felt its energy, I could feel it was like an evil energy, and I could feel that it had been connected to like the Holocaust. It had been connected to like Pol Pot in Cambodia, all the murder of the Cambodian people, Idi Amin murders, and it was connected simultaneously to dozens of horrible things that had happened through history, and that somehow sustained its energy. And the energy that it carried, like, uh, lures people into corruption and evil. And the energy that this being, whatever, it was like, I would say it was like an evil spirit, pretty much. It was an ancient reptilian. It could see that I wasn't I wasn't a part of anything that was a threat to it. And I remember one time I was walking down the street, and I could feel a different presence watching me from the sky. Like it was like something was watching me from the sky, but it wasn't human. And I felt it all over my body. And like, how you can go to a door and you can feel there's people on the other side, or you feel like somebody's watching you, and you turn, you look, and you can see the person. It felt like that, but in a sense, I knew the feeling wasn't human. The energy from the being, it was more intelligent than me, and it was more dangerous. It made me feel like I was a mouse, and it was like a big predator spying on me, like trying to somehow figure me out. Now, this creature had some sort of negative intention towards me, and that's so you have different there's a spiritual matrix out there. But me myself, I've been incredibly interested in the ancient reptilian, and I study about the Naga race, which the Naga race is a mix of Earth reptilians who were biologically altered to being, uh, were biologically altered by the ancient reptilian, creating a new race called the Naga. Then the humans, see, humans were created. Humans, there was a primal species like the Sasquatch, the Yeti, and there was different versions of it that evolved naturally over billions and trillions of years. And then extraterrestrials came along and took this creature and altered it to what humans are today. And it was 7 different extraterrestrial groups. And they took the creature had 3 different DNAs already. And the 7 different extraterrestrial groups had like 10 different DNAs. So all in all, there were 7 different extraterrestrial groups, the Yeti, and 13 DNAs that created humans. And that's where you get the story of the 13 lions of the Illuminati and all that. But the Illuminati exist within houses. And then you have the Vrilia, The Vrilia is an ancient race that exists, a subterranean race underground. And all you have to do is go on Google and just type in underground subterranean cities. And there's ancient cities all over the world that are thousands and thousands of years old. In Egypt, there's catacombs that go down way below the pyramids. And there was books written on this back in like the 1700s, 1800s, and nobody knows how far down the tunnels go. It's a maze of tunnels that goes all the way down. Nobody knows how far down the tunnels go. Nobody knows who made them. And this goes back before ancient Atlantis, 13,000 years ago. This goes back to even before humans, back when it was just extraterrestrials that created them.